On you anyway.
So, the book that we are reading today is A Sick Day for Amos McGee. Does anyone want to infer what they think is going to happen?
Someone gets sick.
So why is there an elephant?
Why is there a
And a
penguin?
I like it though.
Wait, there's a mouse! Oh, and he's holding a balloon.
Do we think that the person is the one that's like?
No, I think
Is it
it's
Amos
the
or
elephant.
Amos? You think
I'm
it's
saying
Amos?
Amos.
Amos?
Amos?
I'm
Okay.
feeling Amos.
It could be the penguin.
It might
Could be the
person.
penguin.
Well, he
He's
looks
got-
like he's sick.
Cute.
He
Okay.
looks like he's sick.
I think the
Okay.
elephant.
He's like a
Yeah,
little
'cause his
red
nose is
nose.
So his nose is red, and that's why he might be sick.
Hey, look,
Grade
Corey's
level.
boyfriend. Should we throw
It's like
something at
Littles.
him?
No.
This is Littles. This is Littles.
Should I wave at him?
All right, you guys. Amos McGee was an early riser. Every morning, the alarm clock changed. He swung his legs out of bed and swapped his pajamas for a fresh pressed uniform.
He's so cute.
I want his pajamas.
He would wind his watch and set a pot of water to boil, saying to the sugar bowl, "A spoonful for my oatmeal, please, and 2 for my teacup." Belly full and ready for the workday, he'd amble out the door. Okay, so what do you guys notice so far about this page? What are some noticings?
The
Him,
wait, that's
His
a bird.
house
That's
and the
not
tree are all in color. And that's everything in color.
His house looks a lot smaller than the buildings around it.
Okay.
And it looks. Oh, what is the word I'm trying to say? It's not like uniform to these buildings, but like they look the exact same.
And he has a yard.
Oh,
I feel like he's been there for a while compared to like
It's like
everything
the-
that's
It's like an
been
The
up.
Why
house
might
from
you-
up.
Up. It's
So
like the
mine's
house
is
from
up.
up.
Why might this be a different age than these buildings?
I feel like everyone else has like sold all of the property to like corporate businesses or like investment people.
Did you
To, like,
mean
make
the
big
plot of
apartments.
up?
This one has like multiple numbers. It's number 12 through 16.
Like
So it means like a whole bunch
Apartment.
of people live there.
Look at there's the balloons.
So
No, just
And the
and just
mouse.
one person lives there.
oh, there's a little tiny stop sign.
I didn't notice that.
I think it's a stop sign.
It looks like it.
Bus stop.
Oh.
All right. Every day, Amos waited for the number 5 bus. Next stop, City Zoo, the bus driver would call. 6 a.m., right on time, he'd reply. Amos had a lot to do at the zoo, but he always made time to visit his good friends. Who might his good friends be?
Well, referring
penguin.
back to the front of the book, there's the elephant and the mouse and the penguin.
Elephant, a mouse, penguin. Any other inferences?
A balloon.
A balloon.
Look at
Maybe
that.
the people he works with.
Oh, so like coworkers.
Maybe he
you
works
think?
at the zoo.
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't.
Does he work at the zoo? I want to
Okay.
work at the zoo.
Oh, he's got a tortoise.
I
Hooray!
might have skipped a page. Let's see. No.
I take my small child.
He would play
role
chess
very
with the
seriously.
elephant, who thought and thought before making a move. Run races with the tortoise, who never, ever lost.
Oh, he's clapping for the tortoise.
Dude, tortoises move fast. My sister's
look
tortoise,
at the
like,
little
if you're not
bird.
watching it, is gone.
Hooray.
Yay!
Sit quietly with the penguin, who was very shy.
Oh, look at the penguin socks.
And the red balloon.
Oh, he does have socks. I didn't notice that. Lend a handkerchief to the rhinos, who always had a runny nose.
Like Nicole. Sorry, that was
You're
mean.
right.
Schema.
And at sunset, read stories to the owl, who was afraid of the dark.
Oh.
One day, Amos awoke with the sniffles and sneezes and chills. He swung his achy legs out of bed and curled them back again and said, "Ugh, I don't think I'm gonna go to work today." Okay, so what do you guys think Amos might be thinking about?
And
he woke up sick.
He looks sad. Bear.
I know when I'm sick and can't go to school, I miss my friends.
You miss your friends.
Yeah. And
How
he's
do you
got cool animal friends, so
Mhm.
he's probably missing them.
You think he's missing them? How else might he feel, Natalie?
I don't know. I just like sad, and he doesn't look very happy to be sick. Which like I'm not happy to be sick.
Yeah.
But then like the little mouse even looks sad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, you're not gonna go to your you're not gonna go to your bus stop, so I'm not either.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Sure. Okay, let's move on. Meanwhile, at the zoo, the animals waited for their friend. The elephant arranged his pawns and polished his castles. The tortoise stretched his legs and limbered up. The penguin sat patiently all by himself. The rhinoceroses, worried about his allergies that were worsening. The owl perched atop a tall stack of storybooks, scratching his head with concern. Where is Amos? The animals wondered. Why might the author have chosen these animals?
Those are his friends.
They're recognizable.
Recognizable. Can you tell me more about that?
Like all the animals, like you can see, like everyone knows what an elephant is. Everyone knows what a turtle is.
Mm-hmm.
They're the ones he was playing with before.
Mm-hmm. So it's like a pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's a rhinoceros.
Rhinoceri. Later that day, you notice.
All the animals are together.
Oh.
They're leaving the zoo.
I'm not gonna
They all
lie. I
have
thought
Can they
that was
do that?
Pooh Bear.
Except the turtle and
I thought the rhino was Pooh Bear.
They don't all have red.
They what?
They all have red except the elephant and the tortoise.
But the red balloon is following them.
Yeah.
Is the red balloon one of Amos's friends too?
I think so. It's always in the pictures with the animals.
Possibly. What else do we know?
Oh, like there's a bus.
They're gonna lose the balloon.
No, he's getting it.
Amos, sorry.
No. It's
He took the bus to get to the zoo.
uh-huh.
So are they taking the
They're all
bus to
taking
get
the bus.
to Amos?
I think it's a good inference.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, animals on a bus.
What kind of bus driver is this, man?
A great one.
Why are the animals not in color anymore?
Because they're in the bus, the windows.
Oh, the windows. Okay. Hooray! My good friends are here.
This is the cutest book in the world.
I need better friends.
The elephant prepared for a game of chess, almost thought and thought before making a move. I'm too tired to run races today, said Amos to the tortoise. Let's play hide and seek instead. The tortoise hid inside his shell. Amos hid beneath the covers.
Oh my gosh.
I like the shell has patterns, and so does his covers.
This blanket. Amos yawned. I could use a nap. The penguin sat quietly, keeping Amos' feet warm.
I want a penguin.
Like
to keep my
his
feet warm.
sockies.
Achoo! Amos awoke with a sneeze. The
Oh,
Rhinoceros.
rhinoceros was ready with a handkerchief.
that's so sweet. They're helping him the way he helped them.
What goes around comes around.
The golden rule.
I'm gonna lose it. This book is so cute.
I'm beginning to feel much better. Thank you, said Amos to his friends. He swung his legs out of bed. Perhaps we'll share a pot of tea.
Look at the elephant sitting. He's so big. Like he's about to break his chair.
So, that's a lot of friends.
I want that one.
Amos wound his
Cole's
alarm
got
clock.
sand.
It's getting late, he said. After all, we have a morning bus to catch. So Amos said goodnight to the elephant, goodnight to the tortoise, goodnight to the penguin, and goodnight to the rhinoceros. And goodnight to the owl, who, knowing that Amos was afraid of the dark, read a story aloud before turning out the light.
Oh, like my mom does for me.
Oh, like your mom does. I like that. All right, so here's our final page, you guys. Someone look at it.
That's how I sleep
So-
with my dog.
What did you guys notice about the balloon throughout the story?
It's always there.
But now it's not.
Yeah.
It's right here.
It's
But it's like going away. It's outside of the window.
Yeah, but when they were leaving the zoo, it was behind them a ways.
And then the
but
penguin
it
caught it
continuously
and brought it
trails
to
them.
the house.
Do we need to go back and look at the balloon
Yes.
at all? Okay.
Yeah.
So what
Well,
do we
it's not
notice
in the
about
very
it?
beginning,
It's there. The mouse
It's
is
in
holding
his
it.
house.
Okay.
but it's not there when he's getting out of bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's there. Here though.
Yep.
It's just
Yeah.
not red.
Oh, I didn't notice it there.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure the one said something about
On the
it.
bus.
Oh, it was Nicole.
Yeah.
On the bus.
What about on this page though?
Is it on this page?
I didn't.
I was waiting for
Let
a big reveal.
I don't see it. Okay. Is it on this page?
It's only with the penguin.
Oh.
Yeah, it follows the penguin.
But the penguin wasn't at the bus stop when he was leaving his house.
Maybe what?
Maybe it's just on most of the pages.
Huh. It's not on these ones.
When you
Is it on this one at all?
No, but they have red.
Okay. So
Like,
you think
there's
it's going
grow-
red?
like- Yeah. because like the balloon starts out in black and white, and then slowly red is added to the pages, and like it's following them. Now there's a red book along with the red socks and the red scarf,
Mm-hmm. On this page.
and now he's catching the balloon. See, the penguin has it.
Is he catching it or letting it go?
He's caught it.
I think it's on a lot of the pages that have like lots of the characters.
Okay. So what's the characters? Why
but in
might
the-
that be? Want to keep looking
Penguin
through?
one.
Penguin has it.
Maybe it's what makes
Maybe
the
it's
penguin
symbolism of their love.
Oh, you want to say more about that?
I just think, like, having it, it trails him when he goes to the zoo because he obviously loves his good friends. And then when he needs them most, like when he's sick and they bring this balloon, they present it to him, and it's almost like a gift. And I think it's tied onto his bed frame at the end.
Okay.
And I think it's
I think it's
potentially a symbolism
symbolism. It's
for
not
love.
here,
Maybe
Because
it's
he sneezed
behind
it
the
away.
elephant.
and now it's here.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
tied
the
on his
bird is
bed.
holding
Tied
on
on
to
this
it.
bed.
Or maybe it's kindness.
You know what I mean? Kind
Because
of.
he's kind because he goes
But
to
now
his
it's
job to
leaving.
take care of all the
Well,
animals.
maybe it's like a representation of kindness, and then
It
they
could
all
be
can
going
take
back
care
to
of
the
him,
zoo.
and then it leaves.
Could be going back to the zoo. Leaves.
I was saying the balloon leaves because like great acts of kindness have been
Given.
Oh.
given, and
Maybe
now
through
it's
it.
passing on to another person, and maybe bringing positivity to another person's life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe
Ooh, I
the
like
balloon
that.
is there when they need each other.
When
Because
they
like
meet each
the
other.
animals need him at the zoo,
Mhm.
and it's there at his bus stop when he's going to the zoo. And then he needs the animals to come visit him when he's sick, and they bring it with him when they come visit.
What do you guys think about that?
And they no longer
I
need
like
each
it.
other.
Because they're all together
Like they
already.
will all need each other always, but like he's feeling better.
Mhm.
They've done their parts. Now the balloon's going
I
away.
like how the penguin's not actually asleep. He's like looking out at the moon.
Yeah.
He's like watching the balloon go.
Why is the owl asleep? Owls are nocturnal.
He's scared of the dark.
Who knows?
I know the irony is great.
Okay. So, how do you guys think that the animals may have felt in the beginning versus the middle versus the end? Think back to them in the beginning.
I think in the beginning they all kind of had their own thing going on with Amos. And like
Especially
they had
when
the
he's
one
sick.
friend. Yeah. And then when he wasn't there, they were like, oh, we can all be friends together.
Oh, okay.
And then at the end, they had like a whole big group of friends.
Oh, I like that. I've never thought of it that way. I like that. Anyone else? Anyone else want to add?
I like it.
Do you like this book?
It's like, okay.
Okay. Why do you think that the author chose a zookeeper and animals? Why might he have chosen
Is he a
that
zookeeper?
occupation?
Because animal friends are better than human friends.
Animal friends?
We need to get you better friends.
I think it's also to show like you can have more relationships than just friends that are people.
You're
Like you can have friendships that are with animals too.
Like my fish.
And
Yeah,
you
like
said
my
that
fish
your
too.
dog
That's my
sleeps
fish.
curled up on your bed, like in the book.
Ah.
That's
Oh, yeah, you made
friendship.
And like you can
You guys
still connect
need each
with
other.
them even though you don't like speak the same language.
Yep.
You speak the same language as your fish? You go glub, glub, glub.
You don't?
You look at him, you're like,
Probably thinks you hate him.
All right. And then I've
Slow
got
the labels out.
one final question. What did you notice about Amos throughout the whole story? What role did he play, maybe? Who was he to these animals? Why did he choose those activities with those animals?
He's
he obviously
older.
cares.
Cares. He's older?
He did stuff that the animals liked.
He's always he's always willing to help them.
Mm-hmm. Kind of individualized, maybe?
And then when the animals came to his house, they did like similar things,
Mhm.
but not exactly the same.
Yeah.
They made it so he could still participate. Like he wasn't gonna go run the race with the tortoise, but they played a different game together instead.
That was accommodating,
Yeah,
right?
Mhm.
and they took a nap with the penguin, and the penguin kept his feet warm instead of just keeping his the
They were
penguin's feet warm.
sitting quietly together. That's what they did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I enjoyed joining each other. Right? So yeah, overall. Did anyone particularly enjoy this book?
Yes,
I did.
Yes.
It was a good
What
book.
was your favorite part?
I just like the story
rhinoceros.
overall.
The story overall? The
Yeah, the
rhinoceros.
Rhinoceros.
Sarah, what was your favorite part?
I like the penguin
Why?
because penguins have always been one of my favorite animals.
Oh,
I like the penguin socks.
penguin socks.
And I like the owl because he likes reading.
That makes me giggle because I have socks with penguins on them, and that penguin is a penguin with socks on him.
All right.
Guys, I'm really good at pretending to
I
be a
think that
small
was it.
child.
No. I was like,